Good afternoon, everybody. Ken Gonzalez here for George Langevin Productions, and we have made it all the way to the Girls Under 12 Championship match, the 2008 Surf Cup. In the Navy, you've got the West Coast Football Club, and in yellow, the Arsenal out of Alta Loma, California, and WCFC from Mission Viejo, just a little bit north of where we're at right now. And the whistle has blown, and we have begun. It's Arsenal moving from right to left. We'll get you the rosters for these two championship caliber squads in just a few seconds here. Ball in the middle of the field. The West Coast gets back defensively, trying to push the action back towards midfield. The ball is out here near side and belongs to Arsenal. Number 12. Tiffany Guerra puts the ball into play. Arsenal trying to get into that defensive third of WCFC. Ball out of the box. WCFC's defense trying to spread Arsenal around. They head to the far side of the field. Number 15 trying to turn a corner there. Renee Deonda saves that one from going out near the back line. And now the cross, and they get a shot. Number 6 tries to go to the net there. Hannah Armendariz. And the ball is deflected out. And they're going to say it was deflected out off of WCFC. And so that will give Arsenal a corner kick here straight off. And number 16, Stacy Moran, will take the corner. So immediately here in the first half, Arsenal with the opportunity on the attack from the corner kick. Bounces twice in front of the net, and the shot on goal is saved. A diving stop by Taylor Winters, the WCFC keeper. So Taylor dives to her right to make that stop. Again, Arsenal into the corner.
Number 4.
And out far side, still Arsenal ball. So Taylor Winters with that save. Just a few moments ago. Number 1, Nicole Argentieri. Again, Arsenal wants to put the ball into the middle. And it's pushed here to the near side. It's a foot race getting there. Number 12, Tiffany Guerra. But there defensively, number 6, Haley Height. So Haley will put the ball into play near the corner. These two teams very familiar with each other. Met in the State Cup.
Good, Ashley. That's better. Natalie K, go
now they battle again here. In fact, the Arsenal squad, the field right behind us. I believe it's a boys under 13 match, Arsenal and WCFC. And in fact, Arsenal right now at Surf Cup has 5 squads in championship matches going on right now. Little pushing over on the far side. Number 4, number 11 tangled up. That's Alexa Cabrales. And number 4, Myra Palaio Bernal. And that ball rolls harmlessly into the hands of Taylor Winters. We have 2 30-minute halves here. And if we need overtime, they'll have 2 5-minute overtimes. No golden goal. And then, if we're still playing, it goes to penalty kicks. Number 4 with a touch, Myra Palaio Bernal. WCFC, number 4 right outside the box there, Rachel O'Brien. O'Brien now heads over to the far side to help out on defense if the ball makes it into that area. Again, Arsenal on the attack on a hop. That ball again into the hands of Taylor Winters. The wind blowing west to east the same way this field plays. And so right now the Arsenal have the wind to their backs and the advantage. Game time 3:30 here on Monday. And that shot towards the net. They tried that center pass, and it goes out across the back line.
You just did that. One underneath the ball.
Maybe set the chair
Good job, Ash.
get a chance.
Hey, go, come on. Chief, recognize the situation. Get us out.
So the goal kick for WCFC. Upfield number 7 with the first touch there, Natalie Kennedy. Ball rolls into the near side and saved. Nearly saved from going out here by number 9, Kiana Palacios for WCFC. And the ball belongs to Arsenal. On the header by number 6, ball in play, Haley Height. And it's Arsenal ball here near side.
Sophie, you don't need to come over here,
Both of these squads, you know, they're very familiar with each other, so they know the strengths and weaknesses. And right now, each team playing a little cautiously. I mean, they know going into this match that it's going to be closed all the way, so they're going to look for the little opening that'll give them the advantage. Because both teams know that if they make a mistake, the other team is going to capitalize on it. So kind of cautious here. If you have to give a mark to the aggressor right now, it's the Arsenal, as they've kept the action here on the left half of the field. But what matters, of course, is the score. And now off the free kick, everybody streaks to the net. And on a bounce, that's going to be wide of the net and out. And so a goal kick here again. We've seen a lot of wild finishes here at Surf Cup over the years. In championship matches, I've seen a team score a winning goal with under 20 seconds left. I think a little bit earlier there was a match about an hour ago that concluded with a winning score was maybe a minute to go. So a lot of these championship games go down to the wire. You don't see too many blowouts, of course. Most of these squads here at Surf Cup very deserving of their opportunity to play here. And especially after they filter out through the bracket play and elimination rounds, once they get into the championship game, you see a lot of 1-0s, 2-1s, a lot of overtime and PKs. Arsenal trying to spread things out as they go into their own backfield just to try to get their offense back into motion. Arsenal again into the middle, but that defense there for WCFC is there to do the job time and again. Rachel O'Brien there on defense. She'll stay in the match. So let's go ahead and get to the rosters for the Arsenal out of Altaloma, California. Number 1, Nicole Argentieri. Number 6 is Hannah Armendariz. Number 9 is Abrielle Camacho. Number 11 is Rachel Curley. Number 15, Renee Deonda. Number 5 is Megan Gibson. Number 12 is Tiffany Guerra. Number 13 is Kelsey Dantu. Number 8 is Adriana Giron. Number 2 is Andrea Herbst. Number 16, Stacy Moran. Number 10, Ali Prysock. Number 4 is Myra Palaio Bernal. The keeper, number 70, Charlie Pruitt. Number 14, Madison Stark. Number 7 is Danae Verdine. And number 17 is Mackenzie Taylor as WCFC into the defensive third of the Arsenal. The head coach, Clay Queeman. So there you have it, a roster for the Arsenal. WCFC trying to place the ball in the middle of the field, give themselves an opportunity now to attack the net. And coming out to make that stop, Charlie Pruitt, the keeper for Arsenal. Arsenal trying to bring it across midfield, but the ball will go to the far side and out, and a collision right at midfield at the far sideline. It goes out off of WCFC. Arsenal again on the attack as the action continues, but finding it difficult this time to get past into the defensive third of WCFC. And now across midfield, number 9, Kiana Palacios. Ball goes out and over to Arsenal. Some cloud cover here today, and the wind, or the sun, has just peeked behind one of the clouds, so temperature's going to cool down just a little bit. The wind picks up as well. Remember, we're only about 3 miles from the Pacific Ocean to our west.
Nothing over your head, Haley.
Put into play number 12 for the Arsenal, Tiffany Guerra. And WCFC now upfield, now in the circle, across the circle and across midfield, number 19, Christina Settles. And the ball towards the back line, and let's see, it will stay in play. And now it's the Arsenal trying to bring the ball out of their own backfield. Arsenal having a little difficulty bringing it up to midfield. It goes out and belongs to WCFC here near side. Number 6, Haley Height puts the ball into play. And so far here in the first half, neither team with a substitution. Ball sails towards the back line, and let's see, it's going to be picked up there by Charlie Pruitt. And she'll clear the ball up to midfield with the wind to her back. So for WCFC and head coach Gus Castaneda, we'll give you their roster. The keeper is Taylor Winters. Number 11 is Alexa Cabrales. Number 4, Rachel O'Brien. Number 14, Ashley Cordero. Number 6, Haley Height. Number 2 is Sophie Gullickson. Number 5, Alyssa Uribe. Number 7 is Natalie Kennedy. Number 13, Natalie Jacobs. Number 9, Kiana Palacios. Number 19 is Christina Settles. And WFC now, can they get a shot? The defense for the Arsenal gets back, and that ball's going to roll wide of the net and out. Well, it's still in play, actually. And it finally goes out, and a goal kick to Arsenal. Number 18 for WCFC is Miranda Schultz. Number 21, Aislinn Oka. Number 16, Liz Moz. Number 1, Gabby Kuchuk. Number 8, Emily Style. And backup keeper is Sophie Nadler. So there is your roster for WCFC. And also, we need to mention 2 injured players for WCFC. Sarah Chase, a forward, and their normal keeper, who's been out for nearly a year, is Mattia Zinstra, and she's been injured. So those 2 are here watching their team. WCFC in front of the net. A lot of yellow jerseys there for Arsenal, and they clear the ball up towards midfield. Ball still in play. And actually, both of these teams do a very good job of keeping that ball in play, keeping the action moving. You can't make anything happen if the ball keeps going out. And after that collision, it goes out here. Ball here near side. And number 12, Tiffany Guerra, puts it into play. Number 4, right on her defensively, Rachel O'Brien for WCFC. And Rachel's going to get the Trooper Award here the first half. She took a very hard spill. Obviously her, then right there on that block, took a shot to her side. Ball near that defensive third line, now cleared up to midfield. And it still rolls in a push there. Number 19 will be guilty, Christina Settles. And the free kick here for Arsenal just below midfield. And let's see, again, far side with a collision, the ball rolls out, and or let's see, did it go out, or was there a penalty there? It could have gone either way, really. And it is a free kick there on the far side for Arsenal. The wind to the back. And that shot towards the net hits the side. And, you know, I was just about to say, not the best angle, really, on the field to take that free kick from. As you were in pretty deep, and then you've got the whole half the length of the field, or the width of the field, to get the ball over. So, you know, your options are limited there. And so substitutions for both sides. WCFC is 3 players. Number 8. Emily Stile, number 18, Miranda Schultz, and number 21, Aislinn Oka. Actually, that was number 16, not 18. Number 16, Liz Moz, into the match. Ball here near side and out. Number 4, Myra Palau-Bernal. Couldn't get there for Arsenal. Number 7, Danae Verdeen now in as well for the Arsenal. And I believe number 1, Nicole Argentieri. Ball out again here near side. And it's WCFC ball, not Arsenal. Ball at midfield across, and now to the left half. Number 13 moves into the middle for the Arsenal, Kelsey Dantu. And it's WCFC trying to use that far sideline. Number 8 brings it upfield quickly, Emily Stile. Just about 13 minutes remaining here in the first half. And we have no score, as to be expected. And now WCFC with an opportunity, trying to get that one past the keeper, Charlie Pruitt, but Charlie's there. And actually going to roll it out near side. I always thought that was a dangerous move. And they get away with it. Streaking across midfield, the pass nicely done. Got it to number 13, Kelsey Dantu. But again, Rachel O'Brien, number 4, with some nice defense for WCFC. Ball to midfield and goes out right there. And let's see, it looks like number 15 for the Arsenal, Renee Deanda, will come out, and number 11, Rachel Curley. Ball to the left half. Now up to midfield. Arsenal again keeps the action here. Number 2, Hannah Arment. Actually, that's Andrea Herbst, number 2 in now, far side, with the touch there, going up against number 2, Sophie Gullickson of WCFC. And so far, the way these two teams are playing, especially Arsenal, no real advantage to them because of the wind. Each team makes their way upfield and downfield slowly, not wanting to make a mistake. Arsenal fires it right to left. Number 13 with the touch, Kelsey Dantu. Here comes the Arsenal now. Towards the back line, they're going to have to make their move inside sooner or later. Number 12, Tiffany Guerra. Guerra looked for some help. She goes back. Tried to get it over to number 1, Nicole Argentieri. And Nicole was able to get there. Arsenal with that shot towards the net, into the hands of the keeper, Taylor Winters. Off the leg of number 16, Stacy Moran. Ball rolls here near side and goes out.
Alexa, cover! Bring your shoulders! Alexa!
Ball left to right. And it's going to go out here, just beneath us, on the near side. Arsenal ball. And as they get it in, it goes right out again off West Coast. Coming up on the 22nd minute, so just about 8 minutes remaining here, first half. Remember, they have 2 30-minute halves. Arsenal trying to keep it here in the left half after the goal kick by West Coast. It goes out. West Coast ball.
Move up. Come on, Ash.
Ball put into play here. Number 6 near side, Haley Height. But the Arsenal sent it right back the other way, near the back line. That's going to go out off of Rachel O'Brien, and that will give the Arsenal a corner kick here off the near side.
Taylor, scoot back. Hey, start with both feet in the goal.
So number 16 for the Arsenal,
Hands up.
Stacy Moran with the kick.
If it's coming over her head, head it out. Taylor!
And that corner is going to be wide and go out. So a break there for West Coast, as they really don't have to defend that corner. And now Rachel will take that corner kick, or the goal kick here. Nice strong kick. And across midfield. Can WCFC keep the action here, keep possession of the ball on the right half of the field? It's Arsenal now trying to spread it, dribble it around. Number 14 fires it across midfield. Madison Stark. Number 21 getting back for West Coast, Aislinn Oka. Nice job. And ball into the hands of Taylor Winters.
Help us out, Lace. Help us out. Hey, leave it. Leave it. Just get ready.
Again, Arsenal right at the defensive third of West Coast. They've been putting the pressure on that West Coast defense the entire first half, and they've come away empty-handed. But again, as I pointed out, you know, both of these squads being very, very cautious here. They know each other so well. But they're just going to be content. They're going to be a little patient. They're going to be waiting for that opening. It's going to come one way or the other. Ball out near side and off Arsenal, West Coast ball. Five minutes to go here in the first half. Ball in play, now into the middle. West Coast trying to keep it again here on the right half of the field. All the way to the far side, number 2, Sophie Gullickson. And the ball is going to be stopped there. Whistle against the Arsenal. And number 4 moves up, Rachel O'Brien, to take the kick. Right near the sideline. And the Arsenal trying to set their defense here. She's going to go right to the net. She does have the wind at her face, though, so it might be a little more difficult. And the kick comes in. It's going to be touched once, now cleared up back towards midfield, towards the far sideline. Arsenal, they don't have the numbers up front. It goes out off West Coast, and that allows some of those yellow jerseys to penetrate into the West Coast backfield. Approaching the 27th minute, so 3 minutes remaining here in this first half. West Coast across midfield, and now they've actually done in the last few minutes now a much better job of keeping the Arsenal out of their backfield, keeping the action more towards the middle of the field and the Arsenal backfield. But just like Arsenal, they've yet to put the ball into the net. Down the middle, number 7 for West Coast, Natalie Kennedy. Still in play and right into the hands of Charlie Pruitt, the Arsenal keeper. Ball far side, put into play right at midfield. Number 5 there for the Arsenal. Megan Gibson. Megan out of the circle, passes it over to number 16, Stacey Moran.
Good work, way to get it.
Ball at the mid-third line, now up towards midfield. Or I should have said the defensive third line, not the mid-third. And out far side, still Arsenal's ball, and with just about a minute and a half or so remaining, you know they'd like to keep the action here on this end of the field the remainder of the half. A trip there against West Coast. So the free kick for Arsenal. Again, Stacey Moran, number 16, will take the kick.
Taylor, good hands! Good hands!
All right, there's the whistle. And here comes the kick. High into the air, everyone streaks towards the net. It's going to be touched once, twice, and into the back of the net on the flick here on the near side. The Arsenal will break through with the score. And you see them there, number 9 for Arsenal. Abriel Camacho. Also number 6 was there. Hannah Armendariz. So AC with the score. And so it is 1-0 in favor of Arsenal over West Coast late in the first half. And if you're West Coast, no need to panic. You're going to have 30 more minutes to get right back into this or to tie this up. You still are in it. It's only 1-0. High into the air again against the wind. And I will say, off that free kick there, that probably might not have been able to happen if it's going the other way into the wind. The ball might have hung up just a little bit too much. And again, the Arsenal attack towards the net. It goes out across the back line. Goal kick for West Coast. And my watch is off, so we've hit 30 minutes here. 1-0 in favor of the Arsenal.
Stay in front of her, Haley.
And there's the goal kick, and there's the whistle, the end of the first half. So the Arsenal with a late score. Camacho off the free kick. West Coast, see if they can regroup at halftime. King Gonzalez for George Landry Productions. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes.
They're going to go to China. Okay? Rachel, where do you need to come? As soon as the goalie gets the ball, I want every one of your little pushes back. And any of my midfielders, I want you guys behind the 50. Behind the 50. That ball's going to come, and now we can attack the ball. Does that make sense? Okay, great position. You guys did a great job. My only concern.
Ken Gonzalez here for George Langevin Productions, and it was the Arsenal late in the first half going ahead with that score, and they lead it 1-0. So 30 minutes for West Coast, and you get the feeling, the impression that West Coast, they're not going to panic. A very good squad. These two teams know each other, and so they're just going to try to play their game, look for an opening, see if they can get a score. Now Arsenal, they've been on the attack most of this game. And they start the second half just about the same way, this time moving left to right into the defensive backfield of West Coast. But other than that one play towards the end of the half off the free kick, the West Coast defense has done a pretty good job. And so number 5 for the Arsenal is going to be called and whistled there. Megan Gibson for the penalty. And the free kick there for West Coast. See if they can bring it across midfield. Ball rolls out of the circle to midfield, across midfield now. Number 16, Stacy Moran, far side now. Passes it upfield, finds number 4, teammate Myra Plio Bernal. Oh, number 1, she wanted a better kick than that, Nicole Argentieri. And right back to number 16, Stacy Moran, and she'll kick that ball up towards the net, and it's going to be wide and picked up there by the keeper, Taylor Winters. West Coast now into the defensive third of the Arsenal. Can they get that shot on goal? Still towards the net. Referee says play on. Number 19 hits the ground. Christina settles. And the Arsenal take it away left to right and out here near side. And the ball belongs to West Coast. Out here near side, but more so than anything there for West Coast. And when number 19 there, Christina Settles, hit the ground, they needed some more players up front because Christina, even if she would have had control of that ball, was surrounded by 3 yellow jerseys and would have been tough to make something happen there as she had nowhere to put it. Ball in the left half, now to midfield. Nice jog coming from behind. Again, number 19, Christina Settles, picking the pocket there of number 12, Tiffany Guerra. Tiffany didn't know she was coming up from behind. Ball towards the corner. Still in play. Arsenal trying to bring it out of their own backfield. Upfield pass. Sophie Golickson, number 2, trying to provide some defense there, and West Coast is able to keep the ball here on the left half of the field. Far side, number 9 now for Arsenal. Gabrielle Camacho, and she gets it deep. A little shot on goal, but easy enough there for Taylor Winters. And Camacho, actually, she just ran out of room there. Too far deep. And that ball rolls here to the near side, still in play. West Coast keeps it in play. Kick upfield. Oh, it nearly straddled the line and then did go out of the last second there. And Guerra will have the ball. She puts it into play. Nice job here by West Coast keeping the ball into play. Number 19 Settles, moving away out of a couple of players. Nice ball movement. Looking for some help. She's surrounded by Arsenal jerseys. And a little push there. And number 16 hits the ground. Stacy Moran across midfield. Ball on the near side. Arsenal trying to dribble it. Number 14 there defensively for West Coast. Ashley Cordero. Ball in the middle of the field. And really West Coast just pushing Arsenal across the field. Arsenal really not coming inside. And again, they're contending now with the wind in their face as they move left to right here in the second half. And there's an injured player for Arsenal on the ground near the circle, number 1, Nicole Argentieri. And the ball is out, and the referee finally calls a whistle to stop play. And West Coast will use this opportunity now to substitute. Number 8 will come into the match, Emily Stile, and number 18, Miranda Schultz. All right, so Nicole Argentieri, the injured player for the Arsenal, will come off. And we will resume play here momentarily.
Ashley! It's going to be a goal punt. Get up. Ashley, all the way up here. Taylor.
All right, Taylor Winters with the ball. Kick high into the air towards midfield. The wind helping it out. Arsenal, though, they're going to win it. They're going to keep the ball in the right half of the field. Moran into the middle, but nobody there but West Coast. Number 13 trying to get to that one. Natalie Jacobs. Just as she got there, number 14, Madison Stark releases the ball. West Coast keeps the ball in play, far side. Now they fire it across midfield and deep into the backfield of Arsenal. Number 10, Ali Prysock for Arsenal. And now here they come, left to right. Ball stays in play. Arsenal trying to spread the field here, looking for an opening. Number 12 towards the net, and that'll be wide of the net. So Guerra with the shot on goal, but nothing doing there, and it's a goal kick for West Coast. Here comes the kick. First touch. Again, number 16, Stacy Moran. Ball on the right half of the field. West Coast with an opportunity to take it away, and they do up towards midfield. Now across midfield, if they can get there in time. Oh, number 10 on defense here for Arsenal saves the day, Ali Prysock. Because you had number 9 streaking to the net. Kiana Palacios. A little push right there. Near side settles with the left leg. Shot on goal on the ground. Scooped up by the keeper, Charlie Pruitt. Now it's the West Coast squad getting some looks here on the defensive third of the Arsenal. Gets away from number 7, Danae Verdine. Verdine now gets back to it, and on the pass, Arsenal try to bring it across, but can't do it. And it's going to roll to the far corner. Verdine goes over to number 10, Prysock, and then she goes right back to Danae Verdine. And the Arsenal trying to slowly dribble it out of trouble there in the corner. And into the hands of Charlie Pruitt. Kick right down the middle of the field, though. Taken away by West Coast. And out. Should be Arsenal ball. And it is. Guerra, number 12, will put it in play. Tiffany Guerra. Throw comes in, and that's going to be off Arsenal. West Coast puts it into play quickly. Alexa Cabrales into the middle now. West Coast goes to the far side again. Number 9, Kiana Palacios. West Coast doing a good job keeping the action here on the left half again. Ball far side, and now here comes number 9 for the Arsenal again. That's Abrielle Camacho AC. But she's going to lose it. Ball out far side. Arsenal ball. Danae Verdine, number 7, will put it into play. So as the ball goes out far side, West Coast would like to substitute back into the match Aislinn Oka. So Aislinn now will come back in. And Sophie Gullickson will come out. Arsenal move it on the far side. Now they want to take their angle inside, so they can get a cross here, put it in the middle. Nice job by West Coast, making it difficult. And that shot on goal is going to go right into the hands of Taylor Winters again. So Taylor, again, solid in front. Just about 18, maybe 17 or so minutes remaining here in this championship match. Girls under 12. We're at the 2008 Surf Cup. Shot on goal off the hands of Winters. She can't hold on, and it's going to be fired into the back of the net by the Arsenal. So the Arsenal's number 6, Hannah Armendariz with the score. And things not hopeless for West Coast. They've got time, but they've got to get a score relatively soon to cut that lead in half and give themselves an opportunity to tie. And they've done a pretty good job here in the second half, getting into that Arsenal defensive third. And they just need to continue that pressure and try to make something happen here. Again, into the middle, nice job. Ooh, number 19 was there. Christina settles, that's going to go out off the Arsenal. So West Coast with a corner, and just like I said, if they can strike quickly here, then they're right back where they were just a few minutes ago. Number 16 into the match for West Coast. Liz Maz. All right, West Coast with the corner. Here it comes. Beautifully placed right in the middle. First touch by the Arsenal is going to come out. Number 11 can get his shot there with a left leg, puts it right back inside and into the hands of Charlie Pruitt. So Alexa Cabrales tried to keep things, well, she did keep things moving there for West Coast. So 2-0 Arsenal, ball out here near side. Ball in midfield, the header, it goes out. Off Arsenal, West Coast puts it into play. Battling forward right here on the near side. Number 5 moves inside, Megan Gibson for Arsenal. Both teams keeping the ball right on the ground. West Coast breaks free. Aislinn Oka. Cross into the middle. And with the left leg again, number 14, Ashley Cordero puts it inside. Danae Verdeen, number 7, far side, battling there on the ground, and a whistle, and that's going to go against Arsenal inside there. And so a huge break for West Coast. Number 9, Kiana Palacios, kept that alive there for West Coast. And so a huge opportunity now to cut this lead in half, and it looks like number 8, Emily Stahl, will take the kick. Huge opportunity here. 9 minutes, or actually 14 minutes, I should say, remaining here in this championship match. So plenty of time, especially if they can cut the lead in a half here. Styles' kick is going to go right past the diving Charlie Pruitt. She dove to her right and couldn't get there. And it's 2-1 in favor of Arsenal. So West Coast, they did what they needed to do. They scored quickly, and now they've got about 13 minutes to get the tying score. All right, in the circle. Now comes back. Over to the far side. And slowly the Arsenal dribbling the ball upfield. Danae Verdeen to the far side. Number 15, her teammate, Renee Deonda. Arsenal moving in. The ball goes out off West Coast. Not sure how that ball stayed in play, but it does. Oh, and there's a collision at midfield. And Verdeen tangled up with number 16 for West Coast, Liz Moss, as Danae hits the ground. And it'll be Arsenal on the free kick. Ball in midfield. Arsenal now change of direction. Number 16, Stacey Moran, goes to the back line. West Coast with the touch there. Off the side of the foot there, number 14, Madison Stark. The West Coast now sends it across midfield. Stacey Moran saves it for the yellow team as they move again left to right. And a trip and a whistle, and that'll go against West Coast. So the free kick far side into the wind. 11 minutes to go here. Moran trying to dribble into an angle there from the far side. Can't get inside. She goes right back out to Danae Verdeen. And Verdeen is the one who fires it into the middle there. West Coast wants to clear it away. They managed to clear it here to the near side. It goes out, and it's Arsenal ball. And West Coast would like substitutions now before they put the ball into play. Number 13 back in, Natalie Jacobs. Free kick there for West Coast. You know, one thing I can't remember seeing here in this game, and it's kind of funny, but I have not seen an offsides unless I've missed one. I don't recall any of these two squads. And why? Because they've been so methodical. They've been so careful when they bring the ball upfield. Short passing, dribbling it up. So, you know, when you do that, you're going to have less instances of offsides, and that's probably the main reason why. And that's going to go into the middle there. A lot of room. Who's going to get there? Danae Verdeen. Natalie Jacobs battling there, number 13. Ooh, nearly a high kick, and it is. There's a whistle. Number 2 nearly took that right in the face. Andrea Herbst. So the opportunity now with the free kick for the Arsenal. And let's see how West Coast sets their defense. Nine minutes to go. We've hit the 21st minute of the second half. So they've got to wait for the whistle here from the referee. All right, the referee setting everybody back. All right, there's the whistle. Blocked by West Coast. Now across midfield. Arsenal's defense is back. It's going to be fired up towards midfield again. And out here on the near side. Quickly, West Coast will put the ball into play. They want everyone streaking to the left half.
Diana on the inside.
Ball rolls towards the back line.
Corner, Jay. Go, Alexa.
Ball out far side, or near side here. Still belongs to West Coast, number 11. Alexa Cabrales will put the ball into play. 8 minutes to go.
Jay, stay in front of her.
On a couple of bounces towards the back line, or on the back line, towards the net the ball goes, and caught there by Charlie Pruitt, and she wanted to roll it out far side, decides to kick it. Nice job by West Coast, keeping the ball here on this left half of the field. And right now you're seeing Arsenal, they're trying those long upfield kicks, but they're not going to work with the wind. They do manage to bring the ball up across midfield, but when they head into the wind, they want to keep the ball low to the ground, most definitely. That's going to roll just about past everybody. And number 11 is there for the, or number 10 for the Arsenal, Ellie Prysock. And now West Coast with an opportunity here, near side, stepping on the ball and standing on it, number 19. Christina settles. West Coast still with the ball, and that one's going to roll across the back line, and a goal kick now for the Arsenal.
Pass it or shoot it.
Two substitutions coming in far side for the Arsenal. Kelsey Dantu now in. 6 minutes remaining here in this championship match. 2-1 lead for Arsenal over West Coast. Fired upfield. Who's going to win it here in the middle third of the field? Which way is it going to go? Number 8 with the touch, Adriana Giron for the Arsenal. Ball belongs to West Coast. Off their penalty, so have the free kick.
You get in. Let Rachel take it.
So West Coast with the opportunity coming upon the 55th minute of play out of 60. So time running down, but as long as there's 5 seconds left in the game and you're down by a goal, anything can happen. Pushed out by the Arsenal. Can West Coast get a shot? Left half of the field and across midfield. It's a foot race. Getting back defensively, number 4 keeps the ball in play. Rachel O'Brien. The sun has left us. The wind picks up. The temperature goes down. Might be this way the remainder of this match. Just about 4 minutes to go. And the ball out here near side. West Coast ball. And a trip there. Number 14 hits the ground for the Arsenal. Madison Stark. Ball to West, or ball to the Arsenal on the free kick.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Forward. Forward. Turn.
West Coast again with more pressure on this Arsenal defense. Number 13 wants to move inside. She's able to do it. There's a cross into the middle. Charlie Pruitt pounces on the ball. Number 9 was there. Kiana Palacios very near the ball. But Pruitt able to handle it before she can get a shot. Inside the 56th minute, so under 4 minutes to go here in this match. Ball at midfield. Arsenal trying to bring it across midfield. They just want to peg West Coast into their own backfield. They want the time to run down towards the back line. Dantu is there. She's able to cross it. Still in play, right to the keeper, Taylor Winters. Taylor with the kick. Remember, she got the wind to her back with the first touch. It's won by number 4. Myra Palau-Bernal towards the net. Number 2 is there. Oh, she can't get a shot on goal. Wow, Andrea Herbst, if she would have been able to push that one into the net, that would have been that. And I think a flag went up. I think that might have been an offsides, actually. Not sure how, but I believe that's what it was. Substitution for Arsenal, far side. Now inside the 27th minute, so under 3 minutes to go. Just about 2.5 minutes, unofficially, of course. So let's just say under 3. We'd have that brief injury there, so you might have had some time added on, but not much. Ball out far side. Quickly into play by West Coast. Arsenal, though, trying to keep the possession of it in their own backfield. And it's out. Arsenal will put it into play, number 7. Danae Verdeen. And now we're inside the 28th minute of play. So under 2 minutes to go. Again, unofficially though. Ball on the ground, left half of the field. Up to midfield, now across. And just firing that ball up field, number 13. Kelsey Dantu. Over to the keeper, Taylor Winters. Taylor with a nice strong kick, angling it here to the near side. And a handball, number 21. Aislinn Oka. But if they get the ball rolling here, not a huge mistake there, as West Coast can get it back. Right at 29 minutes of the second half, so a minute to go. Here in regulation, 2-1 lead for the Arsenal. Ball here on the near side. Now they want to move it inside. Can they get a shot on goal? It's in front of the net. Cleared away once, twice. No, they can't get this shot. Again, West Coast in deep. Defense doing everything they can to keep that shot from going towards the net. Rolls over to the far side. Danae Verdeen, number 7, will pick it up. Fires it upfield, not far enough. West Coast still with some opportunity. And fired up here towards midfield. Rolls to the near side. Who's going to get there first? And a collision. And number 13 is guilty there. Kelsey Dantu gets the yellow. And not much time here. This is it. This is the last chance for West Coast. We have 30 minutes here, second half, 60 minutes overall. This could be the final play. Huge opportunity on the free kick right here on the near side. Charlie Pruitt, she also not only has the wind in her face, but the sun as well. Here's the kick on the ground towards the net. Here to the near side now. West Coast still with an opportunity, still alive. Arsenal want to bring it up towards midfield. There they do, and it's across midfield all the way to the far side, or to the right half of the field. Winters with the kick up to midfield. Again, Arsenal in the middle. Not sure how much more time they're going to let this go. West Coast. Charlie Pruitt scoops it up. 2-1 lead for the Arsenal. Action still here on the left half of the field. West Coast with some numbers there, cleared out now. Up towards midfield. Now rolls to the far side. There's the whistle that goes against West Coast. Free kick there for Arsenal. And if they can clear it upfield, that may be it. We are well over here. I'm at 32 minutes of the second half. And as the kick comes, it goes out on the far side. There's the whistle. And in a huge match, what a game. Girls Under 12 Championship, the Arsenal on West Coast. And it's the Arsenal just squeaking by with a 2-1 victory over West Coast. West Coast threw everything at them that final 2 minutes. They got some looks. They just couldn't get anything to fall. And the Arsenal hang on. They had the 1-0 lead. They had a 2-0 lead, cut in half by West Coast 2-1. Then they hold on. So we're here at the 2008 Surf Cup. Again, Girls Under 12 Championship. Ken Gonzalez for George Landry Productions. We hope you enjoyed this match. It was my pleasure to bring it to you. Until we see you again, have a great day, everyone.
congratulate both Arsenal and West Coast for getting into the finals of the 28th annual San Diego Surf Cup. Getting to this point is no mean achievement. These two teams are the best amongst the best, and you should all feel very proud of yourselves. The finalists, West Coast. Finalists, West Coast. I'd like to ask Coach Castaneda to come up and to hand out
Real quick, I want to thank Surf Cup. Great event, very well organized, very fun weekend. I'm sure you girls look forward to this every year, and there's no question that I think last year the two teams played in the final, and last year was the State Cup final. This year was the Surf Cup final, and I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a lot more finals that these two teams are going to play each other. And congratulations to you girls. You guys are an awesome team. We really enjoyed playing. And I just told my girls that since we're sponsored by Adidas, we weren't allowed to win these. So this year we just said until they switch to Adidas, then we can win the tournament and wear their stuff. So, hey, congratulations, girls, and have a great summer. All right? And you girls, hey, awesome, very great weekend. You guys last weekend, 2-week of camp, and then the weekend slammers, and this event, you guys have just been awesome. And I told you guys at the beginning of the year that the way we're going to learn about ourselves is by playing the best teams. And I learned a lot about you guys this weekend, and we are going to get better and better every single time we step on the field. And it was a great event, and I'm just going to give out the medals, starting here, Christina. Rachel. Natalie King. Haley. Sarah, can you give me one more? Hey, great job. Sarah, stay here, they're going to bring it.
To the champions Arsenal, I'd like to call upon Coach Clay Coleman.
You can do this later, or
I'm going to do it later. Nike is sponsored these jackets for the champions.
Hey, you guys, revenge is a sweet motivator, and it's kind of like I don't even really need to be there before the game, because I could just tell my girls were so charged and pumped, obviously because of State Cup. And just like what Gus says, I mean, it's going to go back and forth every time. Now it's your turn to be motivated to come and get us. You guys are amazing. Beautiful team, great coach. West Coast to me is one of the premier clubs in the United States. I always joke with these guys, if I ever left Arsenal, which will be after these girls are all in college, I would love to come and be part of the club just because I really have a special place for these guys in this club. You guys are amazing, great stuff. Looking forward to a lot of great memories, a lot of great competition in the future. Thank you very, very much. Stacy and Nikki, if you can make it. You guys can call up the girls. Nikki, you call them, you pass them. Just really briefly, our thoughts and our prayers go out to Mackenzie's family. Unfortunately, she couldn't be here, but she's with us. And last but not least, we had a guest player that came with us this weekend. Unbelievable athlete. We were really excited to have her for the weekend, and that's Kelsey. And the two capitanos, Stacy and Nikki. Michelle. Shaking hands. Stacy, Nikki. Come and hold this up. Stacy, when you get a chance.
Look at that wetness. Just look at
Here you go, baby. It's heavy. Don't drop it. Go ahead, Stacy.
Hold it high.
I'm talking about drink beer and wine out of it. I'm just kidding.
Hey, Steve.
Like put some cereal in it. Yeah, cereal. Right. No, like cereal. Flowers.
Go practice this week. Enjoy.